So welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and today's story comes from Action Comics number 14, published in July 1939 with story by Jerry Siegel and art by Joe Shuster. Whereas it says Jerome Siegel. Racing faster than a bullet, leaping over skyscrapers, lifting and rending huge weights, possessing an impenetrable skin, springing great distances, these are the assets which aid Superman, champion of the helpless and oppressed, and in his unceasing battle against evil and injustice. Crash! Subway collapses, scores injured. Down from the sky hurtles the figure of the Man of Steel. There's something peculiar about this tragedy, and I aim to find out what it is. Down through the metal grating drops Superman to the subway tunnel below. Most of the wreckage has been cleared away, but here's a piece of cement that they overlooked. Just as I thought, it crumbles like sand. The wall was constructed of inferior materials. Someone's coming. He appears to be examining the cement too, abruptly. Slug him! Let go! From a short distance away, the sound of an approaching subway train is heard. Let's beat it. Okay, the train will finish him. Help, help! It's about time I took a hand. Leaping before the very face of the roaring train, Superman snatches up the attack victim. Split seconds count, then races along at terrific speed before the train. A man racing the train, beating it. Am I going nerds? Out of my way. I happen to be in a hurry. One leap carries the man of tomorrow up through the ramp to the street above, and in another instant he launches both his burden and himself up into the sky. Hey, watch where you're going. What in? Don't be frightened. You're as safe as though you were in your mother's arms. Who are you? How did you manage to? Never mind. Just tell me who you are and what you were doing down there in the subway. I'm City Inspector Hughes. I was suspicious of the building materials used by the Star Company, which constructed the subway. Those men who attacked me must have trailed me to the spot. Have you any idea who the men who attacked you are? Not at all, except that possibly they work for Star Inc. Emerging through a skylight, a department store detective abruptly dives at Superman. Gotcha! Will you come with me peaceably, or... Yes, you got me all right, but tell me, would you rather go with me or stay behind? Let me go! Thanks for saving my life. Don't mention it. I believe I'll look over this place called Star Inc. Those two men entering the buildings, they're the two thugs who attacked Hughes. Now, is it a coincidence, or the Man of Steel streaks down upon a ledge on the building side, then races swiftly along the ledge, peering into office windows. No sign of him yet. A face! I saw it staring in from the window. Nonsense. No one could be looking in here. We're a dozen stories above the street. Maybe I'll have better luck on this floor. They're in the office. I found them. Within the room. You needn't worry about that, Inspector. He's taken care of. Good. I'll pay you well for this. Wait till I answer the phone. Well, what's that? You say Hughes has registered a complaint against my company? But, fools, idiots, he's alive, you hear? He's alive and bringing action against me, and all due to your bungling. Alive? But we left him on the tracks in the train. Perhaps I can make it clear. Who are you? What do you want? Where did you... I'll take care of him. Superman simply holds out his super tough hand and, ouch, my fist! And where do you think you're going? No one leaves this room until I give the word. We got a little matter to discuss. Put down that phone. Help, help! Snatching the telephone away, Superman crushes it to pieces with his hand. Here, now you can talk into it all you want. Good grief, you crushed it as though it were paper. What do you want of me? A complete written confession of your having grafted on the material used to build the subway. I won't do it. It would mean prison. Sure you won't change your mind? Positive. We'll see about that. Reconsider? Yeah, pull me back. I'll confess. It's called a forced confession. It's our only chance. He, I guess, takes him out of the building. Down hurtles Superman toward what appears to be certain doom. Once we reach our car, we're safe. Quick, we got to get out of here. Look, 2 men falling. I have a better grip on lions, but what bothers me is that I might fall into heavy traffic and hurt someone. Superman's incredibly powerful muscles cause him to strike the street unhurt, but the force of his fall and a sudden collision causes him to upset a streetcar. Crash. Whirling with lightning-like speed, Superman springs beside it, catches the falling car, and lifts it back to the tracks before it can be derailed. Next instant, the Man of Steel seizes Lions and springs back toward the spot from which he had fallen. As Superman re-enters Lion's office, they're gone. Are you ready to write that confession? Yes, yes. Here it is. I'm a ruined man. You brought it upon yourself. Leaving Lion, Superman climbs atop the building. No doubt they've made good their escape by now. No, wait. There they go. Quick, into the car. I don't need any urging. What a relief. I thought we'd never get away in one piece. My gosh, he's chasing after us. Step on the gas. With each second, Superman closes the breach between the racing car and himself more and more. He's catching up. We're doomed. No, we're not. Pressing this button will do the trick. Another moment I'll have them. Just when the auto is almost within grasp, it vanishes. What the? The tracks still continue to be made in the road, but it's hard to believe, but the cars become invisible. Those men wouldn't have the ingenuity to make that car invisible. There's something sinister behind this. I can't be certain which road it turned into, but the tracks seem to turn to the right. That deserted shed. I wonder if... This is it, all right. Perhaps they ducked into the shed. Amazed, Superman feels the outline of an invisible auto beside the shed. No one here. Crash. Abruptly, as Superman falls into the tank, it automatically seals itself. Motors hum, electric bolts flash. Wham! You're the only man on Earth who could have done it. And that is the end of Superman. The two thugs wheel the crippled Ultra-Humanite into the room. Behold, my mortal foe imprisoned in crystal, so that I can look upon him and laugh until eternity. When he destroyed my plane, he thought I too had been eliminated. But unknown to Superman, I escaped with a parachute. He alone stood between me and the great goal, domination of the Earth. Now I can hasten my plans unhampered. Good for you, Ultra. As Superman revives, he flexes his great muscles and the crystal block explodes. That was fast. The deviltry of yours is going to stop right now. Guess again. At a swift movement of his hand, Ultra-Humanite and chair drop beneath the surface of the floor. You won't get away so easily. No sight of him. But I've got you, at least. Crash. The invisible car is gone. He's made good his escape. Hold tight, boys. I'm in a hurry. Here we are. You can relax now. Recognize these men? Yes, they're the two thugs who attacked me. Here's the confession in which Lyons admits having used inferior materials to build the subway. You know what to do. This is great, but wait! So long. The rest is up to you. Later, as Clark Kent enters the Daily Star editorial office. Here, a powerful expose, just in time to make the latest edition. Where in the heck have you been? The Ultra-Humanite has got to be stopped before he succeeds in his mad play to dominate the Earth. If not, the world will succumb to evil forces. I don't know, his plans so far seem to be kind of small time. Only one obstacle confronts me, Superman. He must be wiped out. It's a terrific task, but my tremendous brain can devise some way to trick him. The end.